Hello, welcome back. We did more Provincial Transfig, cast Baleful Star. Who knows if this does anything. Cloud Trapeze Seg. Lots of battles then this turn. 3 of them are worth watching. One of them is Yomi attacking the fort we were patrolling. So we'll start there. Seems like the most interesting one. So we have a lot of mage power here. Yomi does not. He does have both of the big mages though. The guy with the jar does flaming arrows. So a lot of these guys with the short bows now do flaming arrow short bows. And the other guy puts up like a magic resistance buff for demons. And that's about it. They're the only spellcasters really with this army. The Tengu lightning projectiles mostly hit our trash stuff in the front, so that's okay. And we do get off Divine Blessing, which is good, so Amakeshadon does cast that in his little communion. And then we do Wind Guide too. The Tengu fly in and land on our Soul Vortex big glitches, which is pretty good. Looks like he just got hit for 12 damage there, but he's still on 16. I'm not sure who just got hit for 12 damage, but anyway. Yeah, the Tengu land on our big glitches, and then they mostly just get killed by arrow fire. I guess the Wind Guide is helping them hit these guys pretty easily, I don't know. I think Tengu just are quite vulnerable to projectiles generally. So they get cleared up really quickly, which is quite good, because Tengu are really scary, high-quality troops. Our mercenaries do the bulk of the heavy tanking in the front. And then we just have this long kind of slog in the middle. A lot of these units, when they die, they turn into ghosts. So it's a long time to chew through these units. A lot of them have lots of hit points and everything. And some of these guys with the buffs that they have, these guys have 20 magic resistance. Our weapons are all MR negates, and admittedly it's hard MR negates, but even so, I mean, hitting 20 MR units is probably going to be difficult for us. So between all of their hit points and their magic resistance and their 2 forms and everything else, yeah, it takes a while to chew through these units, and while that's happening we're getting hit by flaming short bows. Might be a mistake to just ever have these guys on advance and cast spells when they're with an army, I don't know. Because what you want them to do is advance here to this nice empty stretch and then stand here and cast spells. But what they do in practice is they move to the middle of the field and then stand behind your units, soul vortexing them, so I don't know. But you can see them zapping people with Drain Life, so... like there. These guys have tons of hit points though. But yeah, just a long slog in the middle. We seem to be pretty resistant to these guys. They have mundane weapons, so the Nodachi hits pretty hard, but it's not magical or anything. So it has to get through Ethereality and Mistform in this case. And then he's got 16 protection on top when he's Soul Vortexing, so he's relatively safe. I don't want to tank lots of these guys because they do hit very hard, but stragglers like that getting on our flawless glitches is perfect, I think. So in the end we overcome, but we're not very killy versus these guys is the problem. We just have tons of units per square right in the center. Some of whom have multiple forms, some of whom have been hit by body ethereal and stuff. And then we just take a long time to kill things. Don't really kill anything hugely important, we don't kill any big mages or anything. But we clear the field. And it only really costs us mercenaries. So this is a good example of just how tough it is to actually kill things here. It takes kind of a while to Drain Life in the end. So that was Gold Petals. Hard to tell how much damage this does as well, because a lot of these units seem to be summons. So the Onis are 0 gold, so I don't know, we killed 26 of those. These guys cost 30 gold at least, killed 18. 8 Kuro Onis, we killed 16 Kanoa Tengus. think they cost a lot of gems. 37 Ko-Onis, I don't know. He's got 112 of them though, so maybe that's not a big deal. They seem kind of just chaff units though. 43 of the Bakemono Archers, 21 of the Aka-Onis, again, no gold cost. I guess these are summons. Yeah, so hard to know exactly how bad this is for him. I really have no idea. But we didn't lose much. It's a big number, but we lost all the 1 glitches, but I mean, they're never going to survive more than a battle, usually. 8-2 glitches, 6-3 glitches, 2 archers, 8 Blatherskites. All of the long dead, and then the other big losses are just the mercs. Lost 2 sacreds and 9 vinemen. So not a huge deal. But I don't know if this is a big deal for him or not, so... And it did cost us, what, how many we had like 25 mages in that battle? I don't know, it feels kind of hard. Anyway, other battles, we stormed the fort in Really Cool Province, so this was completely empty. So not much to really say here. I guess that little squad we saw was sort of escaping from this fortress. There we go. And the other one was that we attacked was Spooky Mistcloak Mountains, so we had a couple of wielders getting buffed up. Unfortunately, he moved a little squad of Elkbur guys here. So we chew through the basic stuff, but the high quality troops kind of wreck us. These guys are hard for us to hurt. They've been blessed and buffed and stuff. So that's a shame. That was miscloaked. Yeah. Other than that, we had more kind of goblin guys in the mercs, in Two Rivers. Shrieking Birdwood, he bounced off. We had a lot of javelin PD here, so goblins don't seem to like that very much. They get really badly wrecked by javelin fire. Forest of Strange Noises, and just normal grass, we also saw him taking back. Strange Noises is his biggest army. 99 units, but a lot of birds. So over here. It's always tough to know exactly how many units Ocaf has anywhere. Like Mistcloak Mountains is 80 on the report, but we know that it's only 20. So there's a lot of kind of confusion when you attack Ocaf, unfortunately. So it's hard to know exactly how much stuff is down here, but it looks like this army's small and this army's small, but this is actually about 80 units. A lot of it's birds, though. So that's how the world looks there, too. That's it for battles. Events, huge pile. We did Provincial Transfig, and then we also got False Prophet, unfortunately. And then Bad Harvest in Thodaz. That is a 14 income wasteland, so really sucks to lose the income from that province. And that's it for messages. Yeah, so here's how things look now. We now have 2 forts over here. My income's kind of a problem though, I can't really recruit anywhere. I'm recruiting a mage and some sacreds in my cap. I think I'm getting like 1 unit per turn in Lombaria, and that's it. Down here, no recruitment here. Gold Petals, a mage and 3 units. Nothing in Forest. Wretched is unrecruitable. And Really Cool Province is getting a mage and 4 units. And that's it, that's all my recruitment really. Also getting like scouts, and I like recruiting heavy cav in this province, but that's it. This province is going to be... We need to like patrol this. It has a river site. Ocaf has a river site that spreads for a bit. You end up with like 4 provinces that have river. So when Ocaf has it, it lets him recruit the river guys. When we have it, it just gives us unrest, unfortunately. So both of these forts have river sites in them. So they're just going to constantly cause unrest until we can actually patrol here. So they're not going to be great provinces until we kind of stabilize in this region, which might be a while. Anyway, let's go over the orders. Over here, I'm going to send some stuff into Simple Town. Sending over a big glitch to just take the province on his own. But I'm also moving some other random commanders with him because he is going to be very vulnerable to a bunch of Seeking Arrows hitting him, because they deal armor negating damage. I don't think Ethereal protects you either. So 2 Seeking Arrows could kill this guy if he's on his own, I think. So we'll move over to some commanders to just dilute the commander pool. I think that works. We'll see what happens. But we'll try and take that if we can. And Gladewood we'll try and take with the mercenaries we've got as well. This is the only mercenary company we've got left that's really kind of complete. Lost all the other ones. So we'll try and take those 2 provinces if we can. And then the rest of our force can just merge up adjacent to Ocaf's cap. I just want to force him into a position where he has to play defensively. I don't want him like raiding random stuff. I want him to see that his cap is being threatened and needs to try and defend it. See if that works. So I'm just moving everything else we've got over here. Big block in the middle is all my mages doing Horde of Skeletons. Big glitches down here doing usual stuff. Not much else to say really. I mean, it's possibly moves like a ton of stuff into this province this turn, but well, I guess we'll deal with that if it happens. It's only a Highlands, no cave or anything. Fingers crossed we have a small fight here and just kill more of his units, that would be good. But that's all the movements over here. Over here we've got some priests sitting in this fort, they're going to move to Wretched Throne. Maybe we'll put up temples here one day, but yeah, gold's very tight at the moment. And some wolves are moving down to Szumogliika, mostly just to move the commander though. We don't have any commanders currently, which makes it rough to move units around. But I think we're probably going to get attacked through here next, so I want to be able to defend Saint Plain next turn if he goes through here. This is the province he bounced off because of the Javelin PE this turn, so I'll try and do that. And I'm also going to move some of these heavy cav plus a mage to Ompholia, because this is another province we could get attacked in. It's currently 25 PD because I think this is one that got a PD event, yeah. But unfortunately it's just Slinger PD, which isn't amazing. So we'll also add in some heavy cav on Hold and Attack Korea that will get body etherealed. Maybe we can get away with 3 rounds of that. I think they might speed out of range before, well, we'll just put them forward too. We'll see how that goes. So hopefully we defend that as well. And in my cap, I'm moving out. I wish I had a different mage, but I'm going to have to glitch Sake this turn. So he's moving over to computer parts. We'll cast individual transfig on him. And I guess we'll use him to defend our homeland, maybe? He stays in this region, doing defensive maneuvers? Maybe. Provincial transfig only generated 2 4 glitches this turn. Yep, we're still just alternating between those 2 spells though. One last thing my god is doing is casting Ritual of Returning, so that if he gets damaged when we use him one day, he'll just go straight home. Should make him very safe. This chassis might be overpowered now that I take a real close look at it. It's currently on 37 protection and 433 hit points. Yeah, I don't know, might need to adjust how durable this chassis is. But, you know, it's in the state it's in, so we'll teleport him around and do stuff with him. It'd be funny to just drop him on an enemy army, but we don't really have like a big spell to cast with him, is the thing. It would just be very funny to spam Far Strike, though. Just a 17 magic blunt damage, strength of caster added. He has 30 strength, so it's a funny one to just script. And as soon as he gets hit, he'll go home. Whatever. He'll cast Ritual of Returning anyway, so that we can actually make use of him when we want to. And then over here, I guess we've stopped the immediate push from Yomi, but I mean, he's still very strong. So, still moving spies over to his cap to start unresting it. We've got 2 spies here waiting. No units here that I can see yet. We've got some more spies getting closer. These 3 will be adjacent next turn. So we'll start doing unrest soon, just to hurt him economically. And then I've got 1 flawless glitch heading to 2 rivers to try and take that back. So, Soul Vortex, bunch of buffs, advance and cast spells. And the rest of my army in its entirety is just going to try and take Weird Hill to die on. So we got all of our units back here with all our mages here doing skeletons. Big glitches either side. Other units arranged around. And the script is the same, just Horde of Skeleton spam. Amakeshadon's doing Divine Blessing with his weird communion. And yeah, not much else to say there. Potentially we could move in this glitch into Yomi's territory, because it's probably very lightly defended back here. It would be nice to just hit these provinces and just burn down temples. Can't see any units in this fort. So we have to... It's tricky. I can't just ignore Ocaf, obviously, but it would be nice to just march armies into Yomi from the back. I think that would really, really screw him. So we'll see what we can get away with doing. But yeah, for now, just moving around. I think that's it for this turn, though. Research. We'll hit construction 2 next turn. I'm not sure we're going to make use of it, though. Very little research getting done at the moment. This is a big stack of mages that I'm moving around. But the Yomi armies seem very strong, so yeah. I think we won that last battle by virtue of just having a ton of crap. So let's make sure we're doing lots of Horde of Skeleton spam. Seems good to me. I don't know. Oh, last little movement, these guys. So I'm not sure what to do with these guys. They should probably stay here to defend my forts against Memoria if they potentially start attacking me as well, but for now they're just going to walk into Ocaf's territory from this direction. Don't like that he's like moving these little squads around freely. I want to make him feel more pressured. So yeah, we'll have these guys walk in. It's 2 blocks of Stellar, 2 blocks of Archers, a couple of Mages. Yep. This is, we could have 2 squads here move into this, and we'll have to have an actual fight next turn, so hopefully this goes well. This is about 20 units, this is actually 20 units, I think. 15. It's possible we lose if we hit both of those, I don't know. But we've got a good shot. So yeah. But that's it for this turn. Partial, I think I might be the last one to do my turn, or almost. But that was turn 33, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. Got a little bit of construction done. I've started doing Vile Water and Reanimation in forts where I can. Vile Water in the Water Throne. We'll just try and do these kinds of spells every turn so that there's always stuff appearing in our forts, because recruitment's getting kind of difficult now. Yeah. I had my Godcast Ritual returning, did more individual transfig. Memoria has a new prophet. Can goats beat birds in a fight? And then lots of battles, so mostly us moving into places. We moved into Spooky Mystical Mountains, nothing there though, so that's okay. Moved into Placid Simpletown with my Flawless Glitch and some random commanders to protect us from Seeking Arrow Fire, and they all died. So, kind of annoying actually. There's, yeah, the enemy units just really want to fight scouts, which I guess makes sense. So this is kind of a shame. I was hoping they would prioritize the big guy that can tank, but I guess not. So I'm a bit worried this guy's going to get hit by 2 Seeking Arrows and die this turn, but well, I did my best. Enumeral, we took with a scout, that's pretty nice. Dragonscale Mountains, then we moved into. With my little squad of Stellar and Archers, a couple of Mages. And he did seem to move up all of his Ilkbur guys there to defend. We got some skeletons and we got a few small earth ellies. Plus our Stellar. So it's not too bad at first. So we just start to collapse. We can't kill his units faster than he can kill ours, unfortunately. And 2 attacks per round that hit quite hard. And they're surprisingly tanky. I guess the, I don't know, how many hit points do you guys have base? I can't remember. You look uninjured. 20? He's got 18 plus 2 from the Bless. Yeah, they're pretty hard to kill. We get worn down, unfortunately. That's pretty bad, unfortunately. Dragon Scale. We killed 10 of them. It's 180 gold, but you killed a lot more of our stuff, unfortunately. Lost almost all those mages, too. So pretty bad overall. Shrieking Birdwood, we got attacked in by Yomi. This is quite a few Aka Onis. All of these units are kind of scary because obviously I'm trying to put like the big glitches in front to kind of tank this sort of stuff, but even though they're mundane weapons and they're not very likely to hit, they have very high attack skill, I guess because of all the chaos power they've got. And they hit extremely hard when they do land. Very hard to have something that just sits in front and tanks these guys, I think. The fact that they also have a throw flames attack is a bit much as well. The big prophet guy does have a magic weapon, unfortunately. He could also very easily kill our glitches. Or flawless glitches. So this Shrieking Bird would. I guess they don't have much protection though, so if they get punched, they're going to die pretty quickly. Like none of these guys really have protection. I guess you just have to punch them faster than they punch us, is the trick, I suppose. We then attacked 2 rivers and we had hill to die on. Flawless glitch takes 2 rivers. So yeah. Kind of surprised that he's on advanced and gas spells, but he prioritizes panic, of all things. Yeah, but then they get into combat. So he does fine, he's got like Soul Vortex and regen, but then every now and again he just gets hit for a big chunk. If he didn't have the increased hit points from Soul Vortexing, he would be dead now. He only has 16 hit points. So it is kind of scary tanking these guys. Yeah, we do take this province. So there's 2 rivers. We had a hill to die on we moved into with our whole army, but there's nothing there. And Gladewood we took back with the mercenaries. This province. Yeah, so we took this with just the big glitch. He then picked up a disease immediately. I guess this is one of those provinces that had a disease site. So we need to fix that. We can easily fix that with our mages, but it's a bit annoying. We took Weird Hill to die on. This is where we just lost our little group against Ocaf, unfortunately. And this is the glitch that's probably going to get Seeking Arrow to death this turn, I'm not sure. Pretty bad. Anyway, here's how the map looks now. So over here in Ocaf territory, I'm going to move right this time. My hope is that he sees me walking directly at his cap and pulls everything back, and then we just take a free forest. So hopefully that's what happens. Don't really want to fight the full army. We still have quite a lot of stuff here, I suppose. So it might not be the worst thing in the world. But yeah, I'm just trying to just take stuff for free and keep this army as whole as possible. I just want to kind of slowly strangle him. I don't want to have to lose any more stuff because it's kind of annoying. So we'll try and take that. We'll try and take this with the glitch as well. And then we'll move into Yomi's territory, but I'm really worried this guy's going to die, unfortunately. We do not have construction 2. I don't think that gives us anything particularly interesting. I'm moving a lot of mages at the moment, so let's see. I mean, we could put shields on them, which might help. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's all that's happening over here. Just moving into this forest, moving down here. I'm moving... Oh, did I check events? I don't think I did I? So we transformed Seg, got Unrest in Wretched Throne. There's a Boar in Wretched Throne. Peddler peddling as well as in Gladewood. And then also in Wretched Throne, some Barbarians have been caught and interrogated. Yeah, so Wretched Throne's up to 130 Unrest. It's gonna get Barbarians, and it has a Monster Boar. It's a misfortune here. So the mercenaries that just took Gladewood are going to move patrol, so they're just going to start patrolling this province and try and get down some of the unrest and keep it safe from barbarians and stuff. So best of luck they can. Over here, this big squad is now just sat here. It's 20 elk bears plus some mages. It could go into uncountable. So I'm going to teleport my god into uncountable. This province has a lab, so it's easy to get out if we survive. So I'm moving these two. Well, Hombek's already here. He's going to do it early. Illwinter's moving over. He's going to do Horde of Skeletons, basically. That's the wrong Horde of Skeletons script. One's the right one. This is probably fine. I don't think there's any piercing weapons. Oh, there's... I mean... I don't think Skeletal Body is going to protect us from the Antlered Helmet attack, but... I mean, it's more likely that we'll face Pierce than Elemental. Anyway, those guys are moving over, and then my god is also teleporting into uncountable trees as well. He's going to give himself Earth Power, and then do Force Strike, which should just insta-gib somebody. And then Maws of the Earth. And then Temper Flesh to give himself Blunt Resistance, because he doesn't have that one. And all of the Ocaf dudes have big blunt weapons. And then Force Strike again, and then probably just do, well, whatever. Fingers crossed he lives long enough to kill all those dudes, if we get attacked. This province does also have 40 province defense, so I don't know, it should be pretty safe, I think. Over here, this squad is a bit annoying. I don't want it to push into my territory. It could go into here or here. If it goes into here, though, it can't go anywhere, so I'm not too bothered. If it hits this province, though, it could go all over the place and really be annoying. So I'm just moving lots of stuff to completely same plane to hopefully try and defend it. The zombie is, like, deceptively pretty good, though. It's 50 units, and then there's a very big mage who's very good at killing our glitches. So at the moment, I've got all the glitches on hold and attack rear, but I'm wondering if that's a mistake now that I've thought about it. Maybe we should just be hitting those units as quickly as possible to kill them, because they don't have much protection or anything. So maybe we'd be better on attack closest, I'm not sure. Maybe the one glitches can do attack rear, or maybe if they survive long enough they'll fatigue him out. You get shock res. Oh, he actually does Iron Skin. Interesting. So if we don't hold an attack rear, if we just attack rear, well then again, does he have units near him on turn 1? I don't know, I mean maybe we just immediately attack rear would be good. He's shock vulnerable. One glitches don't always hit very often, but when they do, that's 16 points of shocking fatigue damage. Alright, let's put them on attack rear immediately, and maybe we'll get lucky and just land on the commander and stun him to death. I don't know. Everyone else is on attack closest. We have 2 big glitches. Seg I really want to keep safe. He's at the back just doing Horde of Skeletons. The other one, reinstalling the uninstaller, is doing the usual buffs, and then he's in the front. He's on standstill and cast spells, and we've got the death mages behind sending skeletons through him. Yeah, and we don't have that many mages, otherwise we've got all the little Bone Reader guys are going to do some Animate Skeleton and then a lesser early. Even bringing out the Mathematicians from my cap to do Swarm. And the PD here is up to 23. So yeah, we'll try and just stop this if it hits us, but it might just hit this one and then, well, we'll just sit here for a turn. And big army that's just took Weird Hill to die, and is just going to go and get Jeering Mountain. I'm just going to take back this territory before we do anything else. He's pulled everything back to Ebis, and there's stuff building up in Yomi already. So 90 here, 260 here. I don't want to hit this guy head on, I don't think. I think I just want to walk around getting my territory back while I continue, you know, constructing reinforcements. That's my priority over here, I think. I don't really want to bump anybody next turn. I want this turn to be safe and just taking stuff back, but, well, who knows if it'll happen that way. Yeah, so in Lomboria I'm doing Val Water and Reanimation every turn. I think one of these forts up here. Really cool province, reanimation every turn. So we're making 6 death gems a turn, so we can support that exactly. Would like to do it in this province as well, though. And that's it for this turn, I think. I am, of course, as always, doing provincial transfig on computer parts. This province is destroyed at this point. Yep. But that's everything, I think. So that was turn 34. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.